So speaking about paid search, let's talk about the pricing of paid search. Obviously, paid search has to do with, there are very important metrics here. Number one, the most important metric is what's your monthly budget, right? Let's say my monthly budget that I'm going to spend on Google AdWords and Facebook is $5,000. $2,500 on Google AdWords, $2,500 for Facebook. What are the metrics that I'm looking at that I should hold the agency accountable? And then we'll talk about what the agency should be charging.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, the most important metric there is your CPA.
CPA
is your cost per acquisition.
Cost per acquisition.
Right.
So let's explain what that is.
Yeah. So, how much money am I spending
to get a lead?
To get a lead or to get a sale?
A sale. Yeah.
So, you know, that, in my opinion, that is the most important KPI when it comes to paid search. And so that's, you know, you need to set that expectation with the agency, and as well as the agency should know. If you have a product that has a price point of $10, there's no way that you're gonna make money on Google AdWords when you're getting, you know, spending $3-4 a click.
Correct.
You know, so I think that definitely always keeping your cost per acquisition in mind.
So we reject a lot of clients because they either have a low budget or their average order volume or average order amount is $30. If your average order amount is $30, this is just math. This is just very basic finance. If your average order is, if you're selling this mouse for $30 and you're profiting $15 off of each mouse, and you're paying $5 a click on AdWords, which is expensive. You get 100 clicks and you just spent $500. Out of those 100 clicks, if you get a 5% conversion rate, that means you got 5 sales. You just made, what, 75 bucks? And you spent $500. So your average order volume needs to be high, or your lifetime value of a customer needs to be high. Now, if you're selling a subscription box for $30 a month and your churn rate is low, then it makes sense, because when you get somebody, you keep them for a year, all of a sudden now it's not $30, it's $360, right? If your churn rate is about, let's say, I mean, if your length of your customer or subscription is 12 months, it makes sense. So CPA is the most important metric, and we don't accept clients if we don't think that they're gonna make money or they're going to get leads. So in terms of the, and let's talk about the pricing. The agency charges a setup fee to set up all the ads, landing pages, campaigns, all you know, whatever creative we need to do. And then the average that they charge for maintenance is about 20 to 30% of the ad spend. So if you're spending $5,000 a month, we usually charge 20 to 30% of that, and that money goes to the agency so that they can manage your CPAs, look at your data, optimize your campaigns on a weekly basis. So so that's it with the pricing, and let's wrap it up. Obviously, there are a lot of services that we offer, but these are the main two ones that people are kind of confused about. Just to recap this again, make sure that it's a legitimate business. Make sure you're speaking to a legitimate person. When it's marketing, and we left this out, when it's marketing, we're not a fan of outsourcing that to a country that the language English is not the primary language. So please don't outsource your SEO to Ukraine, to India, to Pakistan. Nothing against people in those countries. We work with Ukrainian developers, we work with Indian developers, but when you're talking about your marketing and content, the English needs to be impeccable, and the strategy needs to be really, really good. So we've seen that most of these outsourced companies do not perform well. And on top of all of that, just it needs to make sense from a business standpoint. Anything else you want to add?
No, just lastly, you know, stay away from cookie cutter strategies. You know, make sure that you have a tailored execution plan
for your business.
And you know, stay away from anybody who says they can show you results in under 3 months.
Correct.
You know,
results take time. We need data for results. and don't expect a miracle within a couple of months.
Yeah, there's no shortcuts when it comes to SEO.
Exactly. It's way too competitive. Thank you, Joe. We'll talk to you guys next week.